Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the functional trainer front raise, and we're going to be using a pronated grip with this specific variation. This is an incredible exercise for your shoulders, primarily like the front of your shoulders, the frontal head. First thing we're going to want to do is set up the height of the cable all the way down to the bottom. So in this machine is a K, and then you want to choose a 1 when it comes to the rotation arm. That way you're inside the machine and not in the middle of the gym floor. Then choose the appropriate weight. So I recommend you start off light. Make sure you can do 20 repetitions comfortably, and then start to increase the weight over time as you get stronger and as your form improves. So every other week, basically. Once you're there, just take a small step back. That way you're not hitting the machine every time you raise your arm. Keep your arm straight, stand up nice and tall, and you want to make sure to bring that cable, I would say, a little bit higher than your shoulders. You don't need to go much higher than this at all. So basically a little bit lower than your chin. But before we continue, a word from today's video sponsor.
Me, I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there's a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
One main thing you want to make sure you're doing here is standing around shoulder width apart, glutes tight and abs tight. This locks in your torso and lower body as well. So you need to make sure you do this, because if not, you're going to start using your lower back. You're going to start basically bending at the hip, and you don't want to do that. You just want to really make sure that you're focusing on using just your shoulders instead of your whole body. You don't want your body to help you. This is a shoulder exercise, so really try to focus only on moving and working the shoulders. And you do that by keeping your arms nice and straight and making sure that you're keeping a nice, smooth tempo. The worst thing you can do is use a bunch of momentum, take the pressure off of the shoulders, and start putting it in other areas that you're not working. So if you find that you're having to use a lot of momentum in order to get the weight up, lower the weight and just really focus on working your shoulders. So we like to take a pronated grip. What this does is it really takes away any of the pressure off of the arms. I mean, you're going to get pressure on your arms, but if you use like a supinated grip, which is still helpful, you're going to start using your biceps a little bit more. But either way, this exercise is incredible for your shoulders, and I highly recommend you guys do it. Another key thing that I want you to focus on is making sure that you're keeping your chin tucked. You don't want to be looking up excessively or down. Just keep it nice and straight. That way you don't have a lot of tension in your neck, and you're really focusing on just the shoulders themselves. Now here's some common mistakes that I want to make sure that you guys avoid. First one, like I said, is using your hips and kind of using a bunch of momentum in order to get that weight up. You don't want to do that. You want to keep a nice smooth tempo. That's not smooth at all. Also make sure that you're doing full reps. You don't want to be doing half reps at the top or at the bottom of the range. Also, like I said before, make sure that you keep your arms straight. Don't bend your elbows like this. Trust me, it's not necessary to do like these crazy upright rows. Another thing is make sure you're not taking too big of a step back, because the weight's going to be pulling you forward instead of down. Also, like I said before, keep your chin tucked.